All right, let's see what they think of my camera in here. Hello, hello world. How's it going? All right, let's see if we can find poster 7. Not in this area. Oh, here it is. And this is a 1999 version. What's up, Sci-Fi? Good to have you back.
Sir. 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 Jackie. He's recording out here. Can you record it?
No, you can't record like this.
Right here. Okay. What's your head?
Oh, you can't record in the post office, sir.
Okay.
Your poster 7 says I can.
Tracking numbers here.
So does the DHS memo from 2010, redone in 2018, giving me the right to do it in all federal buildings.
I would have put my makeup on, had I known.
I'm more interested in educating the postal workers rather than catching the customers. That's right, Brent. First Amendment does too. What's up, Nova guy?
Sir, you gotta shut that down.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, you have to leave the building.
Your poster 7 says I can do it. Go
No.
read your poster 7.
That's all right. Well, I'm
Learn
asking
your
you-
rules and
That's
regulations.
great. I'm asking you to leave anyway.
Okay, you can ask.
Please leave this building facility.
6 feet, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm asking you to get out of this
Yeah,
building.
you can ask all you want. It's a public building.
Yes, sir. He has to leave the facility.
You have to. Now you're trespassing.
It's a public building open to the public.
You're still invited to leave.
I have to break the law in order to be trespassed.
Sir, whether you invite you not to be here,
You have to
are
go.
instructed not to.
Why won't you guys follow your poster 7? Do any of you even know the poster 7?
Sir,
The rules on
Please follow me.
photography? You guys have a postal inspector here? Or your postmaster? Ridiculous. Get right up in my face. Pretty crazy. They're calling the police. That's funny. That's right. I'm gathering content for a story. You guys want to read your poster 7?
Don't care.
You don't care about following the rules and regulations that govern your post office?
What's
Huh?
what's the problem?
I don't have a problem. They do.
Right. Well, I mean, like, what's the problem with what you're talking about?
Well, it gives me the right to record in this public building.
Okay.
Also, there's a DHS memo from 2010 that was revised in 2018 that also gives me the right to record in any federal building in a public area.
Certainly. Right.
And they don't think that I can, so they're incorrect.
Okay. Just recording just because?
I'm doing a news story.
Oh, cool. What
Yeah.
for?
I'm not at liberty to say.
That's fine.
I'm just gathering content.
I mean, I don't mind, man. See, here's the deal, right? You're allowed to record stuff, and you're in a public place. It is what it is. I mean, people don't like it. Obviously, it's a little aggravating to them, but you are
Right.
allowed to record things. And this is a public building, obviously. It's a U.S. Post Office.
Yeah? Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer Hunt, badge number 506.
And yours, please?
Officer Ward, 460.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're totally allowed to do it. I know it's aggravating, and it is what it is.
You gotta get permission from our communications director.
No, you don't get permission.
We do ask.
You can ask me to get permission, but the poster and the DHS memo say I can do it.
Please leave the building. And
I have to be breaking a law for you to evict me from a public building.
They can ask you to leave.
They can ask, but I don't have to.
You're right, and if you don't, you can get a misdemeanor citation for trespassing, and we don't want to do
In a
that.
public building, don't you have to break a law in order to be trespassed from a public
They
building?
can ask you to leave, yeah.
Really?
Yep,
I think you need to brush up on your law a little bit.
okay. So what are we gonna do today? What's gonna resolve this issue?
Well, I'll
today?
leave because I don't want to trespass, but
Okay.
y'all need to learn. Brush up on your law. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
I think they do.
There, I'm outside.
Fair enough.
All right. What's your name? Sir?
Yes.
Sir?
They call me Tater Salad.
Tater Sally?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he can stand out here and record. Just get us swimming out. Okay? No problem.
Ridiculous. Yes, fully ignorant. Don't need it. Nope. Sorry, wrong answer. That's funny. Yep, I don't need any more cases right now. I got enough on my plate. But that's kind of funny. I kind of figured that would happen here. That's funny. The one guy was like, yeah, I understand that. The one officer, the first officer I spoke with. Yeah, but I'm a, look at the DHS memo. That supersedes it, so. Oh, time to go for a walk. It's take my pigs for a walk time. Yeah, that was fun, that Livonia one. Yeah, the post office does not get a pass, that's for sure. The post office says the DHS only has authority on property. What's that? What's up?
We did the trespass you from the post office, okay?
What's that?
If you go back, we trespassed you from the post office. If you go back there, you go straight to jail.
Really?
Really?
That's public property. How are you going to trespass me from it? What law did I break?
Because you're causing disturbance there.
I wasn't
You're
causing
making
disturbance.
people uncomfortable. The postmaster doesn't want you there.
Feelings
He
don't matter.
has the right to say.
I didn't break the law.
Okay. He has the right to
No,
say he
you
doesn't want
didn't
people
break the law, but if you go back, you will have broken the law. The post office is not public property, it's private property.
Absolutely, it's public.
But we're not
It's
gonna argue-
federal
look,
property.
We're not going to argue about it. That's
You
just
guys
the deal.
need to go look at the DHS memo
It's fine. I
from
don't- we're not
2010,
doing
revised
that.
in 2018.
All we need,
Because you guys are incorrect.
all we need is your name, so we can say we advise you. of
I am not
trespassing,
giving
and
you
then
my
we'll-
name. I didn't break the law.
That's just fine. Perfect. No worries.
But I won't be back there.
That's
I'll promise
right.
you that.
But you're free to record anywhere you want to, but you just can't go back there because they trespass you.
We
Fair
do
enough?
have to
Okay.
advise you on trespassing, which means that we do have to take your name. That just
Absolutely
makes
not.
it
That's not how it
public.
works.
Okay, listen, we're not trying to give you a hard time.
Unless I break a law, I don't have to provide my name.
Well, now you're breaking the law.
How am I breaking the law?
Because we have a legal right to get your name, to put on our report, say that we trespassed you. You're not telling us your name is obstructing what we're doing, and that's called obstruction.
But I didn't break the law.
You're obstructing, sir, which is a misdemeanor offense, which is arrestable.
It's a secondary offense.
It's a misdemeanor offense that's arrestable.
Really?
It is. I wouldn't lie to you. I'm not out here in the heat with the sunburn lying.
Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
If you would like.
Yes, I would like a supervisor. We'll go stand back in the shade so you're not sweating your butt off in them dark clothes.
You do understand all we need is your name, correct?
I understand what you're asking, but it's actually Federal Protection Service that's supposed to deal with everything postal.
They are allowed to trespass people from their property, though.
It's public property.
Well, it's just like any
It's like McDonald's, that's
Right.
public property also.
No, that's private property.
privately owned, but it is
But it's
still
open to the
public
public.
property.
Right.
Anybody in the world
That's
can
the
go where
difference.
they're
This is
going.
federal property. We all own that property. That's the difference. You had to break a law to be trespassed from public property.
There you go.
Sure you do.
There you go. No, absolutely not. So, if you come into my home, and I can call this and say I want to trespass because I don't want them here, you have to break the law. I don't
But
want
that's
you there
private
because I don't
property.
want you
That's the difference.
there. Whether it's my house or McDonald's or Burger King or the Holiday Inn Hotel. It's the
All
same-
privately
same thing.
owned. This is not privately owned. It's public. Owned by the United States federal government. I do this at post offices everywhere. Along with other government buildings.
So because one post office has a problem with you, make a difficult event.
No, I just want to educate them on the correct procedures. I didn't yell at anybody. I tried to get them to come look at poster 7, which is posted on the wall. I wasn't being rude.
No, it just makes people uncomfortable when they're being recorded.
There's like 15 cameras in that lobby.
I know, but the only people who can access those cameras are people from the post office. You know, police.
People don't want to end up on the internet or, you know, things of that nature.
And I wasn't recording them, I was recording the postal workers.
But you're going through the glass, you're recording anybody that's sitting between your lens and on the outside of the glass.
I didn't go up to the glass though, I was
I saw you-
inside.
I saw you pointing right up to the glass when I pulled up.
Oh yeah, and at the doors? Yeah, at the postal workers standing around on the other side. I mean, I'll give you my first name. My first name's Matt.
What's your last name?
I'll wait for the supervisor. And what was your name and badge number, sir? Martin? What's the badge number? What's the badge number?
I'm gonna wait to tell you since you wait to tell me.
All right, all right.
I'm gonna pause for the call.
You can put it on pause, all right.
My bag number is 381.
All right, thank you.
3, 8, and the 1.
Thank you, sir. Here you go. That's the memo I was talking about.
Oh, how about Okay.
You can blow it up.
So you belong to the news?
Absolutely.
For commercial purpose?
Yes, sir.
What news you belong to?
I have my own channel.
And where's that identification at? Where's that verification at? Or are we supposed to believe what you said?
I'm live on YouTube right now, broadcasting the news.
What do you have? Like I have a uniform that you identify myself as a police officer. What do you have that can identify yourself as a news agency? That's my question.
Anybody with a camera is considered press.
Really?
Yep. Freedom of the press does not specify. The government doesn't give out credentials for the press. There's plenty of case law on this. Like I said, I have no intention of going back to that post office.
And this is saying exterior while you're filming the interior.
Oh no, it says in the interior too. Just got to read on further.
Can I keep this car?
Absolutely. Maybe you guys can use some of my videos for training videos.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
But I'll bet you haven't seen my video where I was falsely arrested by the Corona police chief, and then he was fired 3 days later.
Corona police chief.
Corona, Michigan, yeah.
Oh,
Where's that
how
at?
about you?
Out by Lansing.
And arrested for what?
He said resisting, obstructing, and interfering from 500 feet away. They had an incident going on. They had a guy up on a power tower.
Oh, and you're filming?
No, I was filming the police down on the ground, not the guy on the tower.
Oh, okay.
Because no offense to you guys, but you're not trained to handle people that are messed up in the head. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that kind of training. They don't supply that to you guys. I mean, some cops, they actually go out and seek some training for that. But for the most part, you guys aren't trained for that. So you don't know all the right things to say or moves to make. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's in the news all the time where a mentally disabled guy was shot by police, you know, because they didn't know that he was mentally disabled. They don't know what to look for. You know what I'm saying? So I spent 22 hours in the county jail out there, and then I was released with no charges. And then he was fired 3 days later. He said right on my live stream, "I don't give a fuck about your rights. I'm not politically correct."
But I'm assuming they asked you to leave or move further back or something?
The state police came to me from the first spot I was sitting and said, can you move it along or move back at least? And I looked behind me, I'm like, how about that telephone pole over there? Like, that's perfect, great. So I went back to that point, and then 10 minutes later, this guy, you got to get out of here, this is city property. I'm like, it's public property, and I don't have to leave. So,
How long was this?
November of last year, or November 2 years ago, I don't know. But I just got my settlement on that, $95,000, so. I'm not out here to play games. It's just all about educating everybody. Citizens, the police, the government employees. You know, I don't get loud and stupid unless they give me loud and stupid. I try to be respectful.
How is it respectful to film people that don't want to be filmed?
They're government employees.
Not about employees. The young lady that was walking through the door, putting something in the slot, you called her on film, and she was like, "I'm not getting permission to film me," and he was like, "I don't need your permission," and was filming.
because she's in public. I don't need her permission. I wasn't rude about it.
I'm talking about respect factor, not about legal, not legal.
I didn't follow her with my camera. She just walked through. So she was not the person I was trying to catch on film.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Good job. You know I'm short, right? All right. Thank you very much. So here's the thing. What we're going to be doing is, if you're free to give me your name, we understand. Okay. Just don't go back on the property.
Okay.
Okay. And just be advised, because you don't want to give us your name, we're probably just going to put a bolo out just to be on the lookout for. Okay.
Be on the lookout for you.
Just in case you return to the property.
Oh, okay.
Someone will probably call. You know what I mean? If you return like a worker or something like that.
Right, man.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're all set.
And your name is?
Sergeant Morton. MORTLN.
And the badge number?
404.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.
Just FYI, before they call same type of call with the library. So this was over there doing the same type of thing.
I just walked through and I left.
But I'm just saying they had the same type of call, so we don't want them to call us back saying, hey.
Right. Oh, no, I'm not going back in there. I've one and done. That's what I do.
All right, cool.
All right, man. Have a good day. All right, guys. So the sergeant solved it for us. I mean, I gave them my business card. They're going to get my name off the business card.